Hey, happy Monday. We're recording for June the 12th, and this week you will be getting these videos and these devotionals in the evening because I'm actually out of town this week. So our verse this week is 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1, and it says, "So then, dear friends, since we have these promises, let us cleanse ourselves from every impurity of the flesh and spirit, bringing holiness to completion in the fear of God." You know, I like promises. I like it when somebody says, "I promise I'll do this," or "I promise you this." You see, God's promises, though, are the best promises. When God makes a promise, guess what? We can count on that promise. This verse begins with "so then." It's kind of like that same word throughout other areas of Scripture, "therefore." You need to find out what it's there for, what it's a reference to. And with the promises of God, there's an understanding. If we avoid sin, if we make sure we're not joined with godlessness, we enjoy God joining with us. In the verses just preceding chapter 7, verse 1, Paul quotes from Leviticus and Samuel and Isaiah and Matthew and James. And in the passage just before this chapter, God promises an intimate relationship with us. This echoes the verses that we looked at 2 weeks ago from James, where James told us to cleanse your hands and purify your hearts. See, are we making the choices that honor and glorify God in our lives? Are we making choices that really show us as being separate from the culture of the world? You see, as we serve God, as we honor God, as we seek to bring God glory in our lives, guess what? We get to enjoy God's promises, and I really like promises. 2 Corinthians 7:1, "So then, dear friends, since we have these promises, let us cleanse ourselves from every impurity of the flesh and spirit, bringing holiness to completion in the fear of God." See you next time.